A very happy afternoon. My name is Megha Bajaj and I'm the co-founder of a chain of holistic growth centers called Miraya. We have multiple branches in Bombay and we're coming up with several more national and international franchisees. I run this with my sister, Dr. Nidhi Gupta, who happens to be a life and leadership coach. Our reasons for starting a Miraya were simple. We just wanted children to start being life ready and not just exam ready. We just felt that education needed to come out of textbooks and chalk and board and just become so alive in front of a child's eye. We wanted to make it fun, we wanted to make it holistic, we wanted to make it so much more real and so much more closer to life. We felt that education as it stands right now is testing so much more of your memory than anything else. Because when your child is one among 30 to 40 children, and if he doesn't do well or he gets a lower rank, what it's actually saying is that probably he's just not able to memorize as well as everyone else is. Probably he's the world's best mathematician waiting to happen, whose entire aggregate score is just being pulled down because language is not for him. Or she may be the next J.K. Rowling, but because she's not performing well in science, she's considered to be a dull student. If life was to be brought into studies or education, don't you think relationship should have been a subject, a very important subject in fact? Because everything that we are and that we will be is based on relationships, be it personal or professional. And yet all of us are struggling with it because not because we are not good enough, but we were never taught. We were never taught relationships in school. Don't you think along with a subject called chemistry, there should have been relationships? Don't you think along with a subject called history, there should have been a subject called empowerment, where a child is taught to be a leader, a history maker, and not just a history reader? With all the Shakespeare and William Wordsworth that we read, which I love, I mean, great, it's a great part of us, but what about communication? Language should first and foremost be about communication, and communication should first and foremost be about what you're communicating to yourself. What are you telling yourself? What is the internal dialogue of your child? Is it I can, or is it I can't? Your child could be the most intelligent child, but if his dialogue is I can't, he's not going to go very far in life. He's not going to be the best that he can be. We have a beautiful incident of a very smart girl who was just beginning to do really badly at school, and the mother was really concerned. And we had a talk with her and she said, "Ma'am, my skin is not good and I get teased about it, and I'm not good looking and I'm not going to make it very big in life." And we just wondered, how do we tackle this? So the next class, we brought in two rabbits, a white rabbit and a black rabbit. And we asked the entire class of 8 to 10 children to interact with these rabbits. And at the end of it, we asked them, so did it matter to you what skin the rabbit had? Did it really matter in your love, in your expression towards the rabbits? And this very girl stands up with a big beaming smile and says, Ma'am, I realized it's not the skin, but what's in that's important." And from then, there's been no holding her back. The way she's been performing. And what does that mean? It just means that over the years, children develop so many small attitudinal issues that, if not corrected then, can just become such big bottlenecks. We want to correct these, and as I wish you from me and my team a very happy Independence Day, I really wish that we could free ourselves and our children from rights and wrongs, from learning that just tests your memory, from education that's a burden, to something that teaches you life, that teaches you love, that teaches you laughter. Really wish that we could just have an education that was so much more freer, and hope to move towards it along with each one of you. Thank you so much and a very, very, very happy Independence Day.